Welcome to Peugeot's second generation 5008 and most importantly now SUV. It's been completely reinvented from its MPV origins to this latest SUV style. Now it's available with a choice of 4 trim levels and 7 engines, 5 of which are diesel and 2 petrol. Prices start from £24,495. This is only front wheel drive, there's no 4-wheel drive option available at the moment, but you do get the option of a grip control system, which is an advanced traction control system and has 5 settings including mud, snow and sand. The model we're testing is the 1.2 litre petrol with a 6-speed automatic gearbox in Allure trim, and that costs £27,695. It generates 128 brake horsepower and 125 pound-feet of torque, and that doesn't sound much in this large 7-seater SUV. However, 0 to 60 takes just 10.9 seconds. And whilst that doesn't sound ultimately impressive, it does get a shift on. It takes a moment or two to get going when you shift down, but then it picks up speed really impressively. It has a lovely growl to it that sounds a lot more powerful than those figures suggest. So you'll enjoy flicking through the gears. Most engines come with a 6-speed manual gearbox as standard, however there is an optional 6-speed automatic. This 6-speed automatic has steering wheel mounted paddles which are reasonably quick to shift up and down, but there is a little bit of a lackluster when you do sink your right foot and want it to get a move on. The 5008 has a beautiful ride. It's really lovely and composed, very comfortable, and deals with the majority of the bigger bumps. Only the sharper imperfections in the road will be felt with a little bit of suspension noise, but overall it's supreme. It also handles brilliantly with the body brilliantly composed through the bends. In fact, it feels more car-like to drive than a high-riding SUV. It's also very easy to drive and as easy to park. Overall, the 5008 feels really refined and very grown up, in fact very luxurious, and when you're looking at its rivals, the 7-seater Kodiaq or what Hyundai and Kia can offer, it really does stand head and shoulders above those. You then look really at the Land Rover Discovery Sport for something that will rival it on ride comfort and the premium feel inside, with this potentially getting the nod for its extra value for money. Visibility all round is excellent. There's a nice big glass house around, and the over-the-shoulder view is really unencumbered, so you can find your way around and change lanes on motorways happily. Inside, the 5008 has the excellent interior borrowed from the 3008. This virtual eye cockpit is simply sensational. You get an 8-inch infotainment touchscreen in the middle with navigation and DAB radio. It's easy to use, clear and very functional. It's also got your heating controls and many other controls for the car, including your Bluetooth. This 12.3-inch screen for the instrument dial is beautifully designed and very informative. It's a great thing to use and look at. Overall, the cockpit is fantastic. You've got soft touch plastics, these lovely inserts of the cloth, satin chrome and gloss black trim finish. It's a really, really lovely place to be. It's also easy to get comfortable in here. The seat adjusts with a pump lever down the side. In the lowest section, I've got acres of headroom, and there's a rotary dial to adjust my backrest. These seats are supportive and comfortable and half leather, half cloth. The steering wheel is small and flat bottomed and topped, and it's really intuitive to use once you get used to the size. It becomes very natural. It also adjusts pretty well for reach and tilt, so most should be able to get comfortable in here. These piano keys are a beautiful finish, and ahead of that is a flat anti-slip tray with a USB connector. A couple of cup holders in the middle, and this lovely split folding armrest with a deep compartment that goes forward, and then a little higher up floating tray, whilst the glove box is nigh on useless as it's half blocked off. But let's have a look in the back. Getting into the back is easy with these huge wide opening doors. You step up into it with 3 individual seats that are really adjustable, so you can slide them back and forward and also adjust the tilt with a lever down the side. So it's really extremely flexible back here. You get little trays on both sides And there's underfloor compartments on either side. We also have some heating controls and a decently sized door bin. And if it's all a little bit too bright outside, well, get some added security and sun protection. Then you have the third row of seats to make this the true 7-seater that it is. So let's have a look at that. So as well as those seats being able to slide and tilt, they also fold flat as well individually, as does the front passenger seat. To raise the third row, just pull that lever, the second one, and those flick up. Now these can also be removed to add more space in the boot. With the seats far back, there's not a huge amount of legroom, but slide them forward and there's more than enough space here for some adults. Now getting in and out isn't the easiest, so I'll slide that seat forward, tilt it, and then climb in. If I slide the seat back, I'm limited on a knee and a leg room, especially foot room, but remember that will slide, so there's no problem there of making even more space. I've got enough headroom so adults will fit back here. It's not bad. So overall, the 5008 is a really likeable SUV. It builds on the strengths of the 3008 with those excellent front end looks, the superb interior with more room, refinement and class. It's got a comfy ride and good handling. Thanks for watching. Do check out the website for all our news and reviews, and remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for free.